Guess who's happy to be back on trail? Where's my puppy? Where's my puppy? There she is. Hi. Okay. Hi.
Kiss it?
You're so silly. Heading up to Hot Springs. I think today we're gonna hit Snowbird. There's like an FAA site up there, a weather station or something. I don't know. But a little bit of a climb. A little chilly, like right at 32 degrees. So I'm glad I still have my colder weather stuff. Haven't sent it home yet. But I think in the next 100 miles I'll probably start adjusting the my loadout. Hey, good morning. I'm just all smiles today. I got Liberty back. And one of my favorite things while hiking is when you get to see where you come from. And this is what, so like, we walked along all that in the background. You know, we hit that monstrosity up there. And then we came down into the gap. And now we're walking up this side. So, yeah, so I always love the look backs and the ridges, and you know, see all the nonsense that you've struggled over. So stayed at Standing Bear. It was raining, and honestly I wasn't sure how long it was gonna last for, but I think that's my least favorite thing, is rain on the trail, because a wet dog in a hammock, ooh, is terrible. There's nothing worse than that. In the summertime it's not too bad, because I have a fleece blanket. Rice's sleeping bag. But right now, I still have down for the colder temperatures. So, I'm very particular about the rain or Liberty getting in the rivers. So with that said, you know, sometimes I'll lay up, and unfortunately sometimes it doesn't work out in my favor, or, you know, the weather will get nice and kind of waste a half a day. But I got to hang out with Liberty, and we got to meet some good people, and Standing Bear is interesting as always, but I can't complain. Food was good, the beers were cold, and the people that we're hiking with are always good company to keep, so can't complain about that. But let's keep doing this up. Liberty, go ahead. They don't believe me that we're walking uphill. Let's go. Show them. Keep going. Keep going. Go. Go ahead. Okay, I'm coming. Yeah. You can see the incline. It's dumb. What we're doing is dumb. It's early in the day, so Liberty gets to play in the water so she dries off. You missed the woods? You missed the trail? Did you miss me? No? Careful. Go ahead. All right, let's keep going. Holy cow. All right, Hot Springs, this is going. I don't think my hair's been that long in 20 years. So, coming up to Snowbird mountain, I can tell because I can hear the hum of high-powered electronics. So, what we're looking at is a better look at that ridge line we talked about earlier. Walked across that, came down there. Here it is in all its glory. Perfect day. Max patch. I'm not quite there, but 360-degree views. Smile.
Oh, I'm dying.
Frosty smile. Liberty getting lovin's. Snorting, grunting like a pig. This is what we're looking at as we're walking. We stopped at the top, took a break with some friends. Liberty's all naked. Liberty, you naked? Where's your pack? Oh, I got your pack. Where's your collar? Oh, I got that too. Liberty's in stealth mode. Let's go, Liberty. Go ahead. She's part ninja. Nope, let's keep going. Come on. Good morning. It's like 7:45. Liberty's getting her drink on. Go ahead. We're going to try to, at a minimum, get within striking distance of hot springs. We'll try to make it all the way. Yesterday was a good day, but it was a long one. I'm not feeling too bad this morning. Come on, pup. Oh boy. Not feeling too bad this morning, so we'll see how far we can get. But it'll put us at 20-mile day-ish if we go into hot springs. So I'm probably going to have to slack pack Liberty the second half of the day just to give her a little bit of relief. So that's what we're doing today. Sun's starting to come up. Yep. A little soupy. Supposed to rain tomorrow, which is why we're pushing for hot springs today. So, go ahead. Crazy dog, it's 39 degrees outside. Let's go. We're at Lemon Gap. So last year we were here, there was a car parked over here offering trail magic of peppercini chips. They were kettle pepperoncinis, and it was pretty epic. It was just what we needed when we needed. So they always say the trail provides, and that day the trail provided. So thanks, Kevin, for finding those peppercini chips a year ago. When I go into town, I'm gonna have to get some more just to celebrate. So on the hot springs, we got about, sign says hot springs, hot springs, hot springs. 14.4 to go. So that's not too bad. We just came from Roaring Fork Shelter. That was 3.5. So we're gonna push. We're at Lemon Gap, 35.50. How you feeling? How you feeling? The tail says you're feeling pretty good. All right, let's get to it. Come on. Don't you shake your head at me. Just hit this open field. Reminds me a lot of the Grayson Highlands. We're gonna get to go visit that soon. Hey puppy, enjoying the sun? So, yeah, the Grayson Highlands have the Spanish ponies. That's always a lot of fun. Story time. So, last year, this was one of the last, actually this was the last campsite that we had used before getting off the trail. And we were coming down this hill. You just saw the field. We're coming down that hill, and we're heading towards the shelter, which is right on the other side. And there was like 60 people there. The thing is, 60 people didn't pass me and my tramway, so we were like, who the hell are these people? And what are they doing out here? You know, this is right when COVID was getting hot. And so we started walking down, and like somebody screamed up from the shelter, "There's room for one more!" And we literally turned around, came back up to the hill, and set up here. This is where we set up. It wasn't the best decision. Actually, we were like over here. But anyway, that's what. And as we're setting up, the temperature drops. and I was like, oh no, it's gonna storm. So I'll drop last year's video in just so you could see what we had to deal with. It was actually pretty epic. It was one of the probably the most brutal storms I had been through in my Big Agnes Tiger Wall UL2, and it held up no problems, and you'll see that here in a second. So I'll drop that video in, and you guys enjoy. It's definitely cute because Liberty's in it. Oh, the fun. For all of you people that have a hard time getting photos, this is how we do it. Liberty, hop up. Picture time. I don't like that one. Let's do this one. Keep going. Keep going. Let's get up on that one. Come on. You got it. There you go. Watch. Shout out to the trail maintainers. You're looking at the size of these logs that were crossing the trail. They came out here and cut them down, so that way we could get past easier. And also by them doing that, it stops people from walking around the debris. You can see up here there's a trail going this way, you know, and that's what people do when there's stuff in the middle of the trail. They start creating new trails, and that's not good. So thank you to whoever was out here cutting all this wood up. So I appreciate that. If you didn't know, it's crazy. I'm getting some sun. Look at my rosy cheeks. I may apply for Santa Claus this Christmas. Anyway, if you didn't know, a lot of times the trail maintainers, depending on which section of trail or which park they're maintaining in, they can't use chainsaws. So like the Smokies, I think April 1st, before April 1st, you can't use chainsaws. So if there's an issue, they go out there with the old cross-cut saw blade. And, you know, like two people carry that or whatever on their shoulders, you know, and it's like bouncing as they walk, and then like somebody else carries the handles, etc. And then they'll just do it old school. And sometimes they'll bring out wedges and sledges, and they use the wedge to split the wood in half, you know, or down the line, something like that. So, you know, it's not easy work. If you ever have the opportunity, I suggest you maybe go out and volunteer to do that. I always thought it would be cool if the AT clubs along the trail would post like when they're doing volunteer work, because I would stop for a day to help maintain the trails. I know the logistics on that is kind of hard, you know, but it would be nice if there was a way to make it easier for the hikers to give back the trails that we use. So, because we, like I said, we do appreciate it, whether it's the clean privies or the maintained, manicured trails. And Liberty's running away from me. So one of the things we do for recall is I have this handy dandy green whistle. Good job. Good job. What were you doing? Were you off trail? Watch. Liberty, watch. Were you off? Watch. Were you off trail? I'm talking to you. Liberty. Were you off trail? Are you supposed to? Liberty, Nicole. Are you supposed to be off trail? You being naughty? Don't be naughty. We'll have to go home. All right, release. That's what I always say. You gotta hike your dog's hike. Liberty will never tell me she's tired. Lucky for her, I know her better than, almost as good as she knows her own self. we got about 2 miles to go until we get to Hot Springs. 2 and some change. As you can see, I'm sweating. It's hot out. Not used to the 70-degree weather. Gonna have to pick up some suntan lotion. I'm sorry, sunscreen. Pick up some sunscreen for on the way out. So we don't end up getting burned. Liberty got a little nap in at the parking lot, and then a lady rolled up and did some trail magic. Had hot dogs and cookies and chips. So that was nice. Liberty got the rest. And we're back at it. Is there a better sight? I think not. Getting close to town. Liberty, you want a chicken sandwich? I want a chicken sandwich. Slack packer. Yeah, you slacker. Ooh. Go ahead. Here you go. Easy. It's not going anywhere. Go ahead. You can have it, but easy.